Alright, so second game, obviously from the same event, and we are up against my very good friend Mayuri. So Mayuri, thank you so much for filming this video with me. It's been a blast, and sorry the video took so long to come out. It was a hell of a battle to salvage whatever I could from this day's event. But there we go, again, me with my B heroes, because I do love the aesthetic of B heroes. I love anything that is hero related. Even back in Buddy Fight, I will play anything that is hero world, from like what, Quartet 5, Captain Answer, Card Burn, anything like that. So heroes and mechas and you know, stuff like that really gets me going. So there we go, stand out the Vanguard. He is going first, unfortunately, and he is playing Chris Rain. So initially I was like, really? Yeah, cannot be. And yeah, so there we go, B heroes going second. So B heroes going second, generally we will adopt the same, the principle is the same, you know, we're just gonna aggro, we're gonna establish tri-lane if we can, or at least 2 columns to go face, and started drawing one, going into the order for me to scout the Unite Dianos that I discarded for right deck. So there we go, Vanguard swing, and first check blank, so he checks a defensive. So unfortunately, I did not manage to get the second attack through, but that is completely fine. So he discards the restand heal, which is an amazing play, because you know, B heroes do not restand. We just lane swap, we swap forms and things like that. So dropping the restand heal is not a bad play, honestly. So going into the grade 2 Relistia, casting the order to allow him to get more value, and here we go with my Jian to prevent him from calling anything, but unfortunately he managed to call a really good card. I'm so sorry, but I do not know the names of all the lyrical cards right there. So I believe he's just gonna do the typical going first strategy, which is just to rush the hell out of me, or rather establish aggro early game. So here we go, first damage Amas Dania, that sucks. Second damage Broad Furvis, and third damage another Broad Furvis. This just absolutely sucks for me, because Broad Furvis is actually a very pivotal piece for me to establish the orders really quick. So there we go with All Might, allowing me to scout something to play out a base if I have not already set a base this turn. So sorry for the glare, you know, the convention hall, if you guys have ever been there in Singapore, the lighting is not the best. So there we go with my second order for turn. So there we go, scout and add to hand. So there we go, and yeah, triple column going in for, oh, I added both Sardos. Alright, so I guess I wanted the power from both Sardos. That's really the only thing that I was going for, I guess. Again, this video has been so damn long ago. We just managed to salvage the footage, so the recording, I don't really fully remember anything that has happened already, honestly. So there we go, crit power. Luckily we managed to get something, but he did check a defensive as well, so we're gonna try and push for the 4 damage. I believe he does take it. Yep, there we go, heal trigger, so really lucky on his end. Again, we are both in heal ranges, so if he jacks a heal trigger, that's gonna be like absolutely atrocious for me. But he does go into Chris Rain's really amazing first grade 3 turn that is gonna push the living hell out of me. Even though B Heroes is a deck that run out of steam really fast, it does still have a lot of value, a lot of resources in the early game to establish like full board, optimal boards, or anything that helps us filter really quickly, even for the standards of a Brand Gate deck. So that's one reason why I really like B Heroes. And here we see Mayuri going ham with all of the girls, as he likes to call it. So I don't really exactly remember what he said, but I remember it was something absolutely hilarious that me, Louis, and Rose, we were just laughing our asses off. So there we go, going in with the power boost and everything, establishing effects to allow him to bounce things back. So he did call a 20k front, but that doesn't matter because Chris Rain again has the ability to bounce things back. So here we see him going for establishing like a 4-5 attack turn. Chris Rain traditionally was like a 4-3 attack deck, but with the Cadenza, it allows them to hit for what, 5 attacks if I'm not wrong, because Flancet does restand as well. So there we go, crit power, and oh my gosh, it's absolutely scary. So pushing me to 5 because the power is just huge, and look at my hand size, it's just pathetic. And I remember saying like, oh my god, I'm so cooked. Alright, stand and draw, going in with the 3 energy, discarding, heal trigger, going up into my, I forgot the name of this card, I think it was like something stat B or whatever. So yep, going in with the order, allowing me to get back the Amas Dania, so calling All Might, scouting the Amas Dania and getting the other Aegis out, hoping to get something good here. I don't think anything would have saved me at this point, but hey, filter is still filtered, so there we go. And yep, I believe I still tried to call this to get a draw. Yep, there we go. This is what I would have done, honestly. So Soul Blasting the base out, which is extremely important in case I do get the what do you call that? In case I do get another copy of All Might, or I get another copy of brought Furbies out from the damage zone somehow, some way. So first attack going in, I believe this is 10k to guard. Mayuri doing some math here, but normally I'll only call Amas Danya if I have Persona Right power, because like otherwise it's just like a 15k attacker with Unite Dianosis boost. It doesn't have power on its own. So I was just thinking like, hey man, with the amount of Counter Blast that I have, I might as well go for like, I play to my outs and do whatever I can, right? But look at his hand size, absolutely an ironclad wall right there. So guarding 15 for a 10k block, that's a really good sign, because I believe 10k shields are a bit irritating for Chris Rain to deal with. So 13k going for 2 pass, first check, heal trigger. Alright, so here we go, me healing out the broad Furbies. Yep, so blasting 1, swapping the lanes, and Vanguard skill going in by sucking 2 of my rear guards in and going, scouting itself, going into Unite Dianos, counter blasting 1 for Dianos' 15k and 1 critical. So PG, really great. Alright, crit power all to Salos, yep, and this is 5k guard. I believe this is 15k coming in from Amas Danya with the boost of Unite Dianos, so that is 15k. Alright, let's just us doing some mathematics here, and I don't think like this is too big of a problem for Mayuri, because like his hand is indeed huge. So he does take the 5k, which is surprising actually, calling another Unite Dianos, Amas Danya, and pushing the 2 crit in, which he guards, which is great. And Amas Danya going in for another 5k shield. Alright, so he does the guard and coming in with the steady, and yep, pushing him to 5. So honestly, at this point, the only thing that would realistically save me is a defensive OT, but I don't think I got it. So I actually don't remember the outcome of this game. I don't think it fared very well for me, because going second with B heroes against a really offensive deck like Chris Rain going first is just horrible, like a all-around bad matchup. But here we go, Chris Rain Persona Right going in. Did he Persona Right? I don't remember. But yeah, he's just gonna establish his standard god board as well, and I believe this is a divine turn for sure, because my hand is not very big and I'm at 4, so it's just logical. It's kind of like how Odeon would just see lethal with her divine skill, so same thing. Yeah, going in with the boost, so I believe this is a huge number, so I was like, no god, I had to bet for a defensive OT, and here we go. And did I get anything? It's a yellow, but I believe that is a critical trigger, and that was game. Thank you so much, Mayuri, once again.